How's it going?
Good, how you doing?
Can you introduce yourself for the camera?
Yeah, my name is Matt Niedbalski. I'm a drum teacher here at the studio. Been here for like 2 years now, I think. Yeah. I'm a jazz drummer and I compose a little bit. And do a good amount of playing, you know. So.
Cool.
Drum instruction is interesting in the sense that it is one of the few instruments that involve all four limbs, you know. So I find a lot of times if a student latches on to what he's doing in his hands, that the feet might not correlate right away. And that can prove rather frustrating at first, you know. I'm not a huge fan of that movie Whiplash, but the scene where he's punching the drum and everything, you know, that kind of frustration can occur. And I remember when I was younger, I had a similar thing, you know, it would be like hours of practicing in the basement and you still have like a hard time getting everything together. But when you do get it, you know, it is very rewarding. But I have to kind of tell my students, you know, take it slow. It might take you a little bit, you know. But it is a challenge that a drum set performer does have to kind of keep in mind, you know. John Bonham, you know, Beatles was my first love, so Ringo. And the funny thing with him that I think everybody's kind of pointed out, but it is true, you know, is the simplicity is the hardest part. You know, he really played the song. And that's something that I love about him because, you know, all those classic Beatles recordings. But, you know, I worked in a CD store for a while, so each era of, you know, rock I was into, even recently is like the indie recordings, you know. Wilco, like a huge love of mine, you know. Glenn Koch is just a beautiful drummer, and oh yeah, all like I could for a while play like every Led Zeppelin record verbatim. You know, I just like got super into everything John Bonham was playing. You know, like Moby Dick, I learned like the whole thing. You know, and some of the I don't know if there's actual drum solos on the Black Sabbath records, but like the Ozzy era. There's something I loved about what's his name, Bill Ward, I think, is how he played and the sound he got. And then like Cream and Blind Faith with Ginger Baker. You know, I always loved his stuff too. Maybe that was because it was closer to the jazz kind of sound, but you know.
Like the jam, they would do like the extended jams and stuff like that.
Yeah, or Grateful Dead with the two drum sets. You know, I was like. I have to say, I played at the Lake George Jazz Festival right when I was like a senior in high school, and the band leader had just started college. So what's cool about the Lake George Jazz Festival is they bring in all these big names, you know, but they also save a spot for like a local group to kind of let them open and everything. So we had happened to secure that spot that year, and it was kind of cool because everybody was like, you know, oh, these are the young guys in the area, and it was cool to spotlight us like that. And so we felt pretty good about ourselves, you know, and went up there and did our thing. And the group after was Rudresh Manthapa's Apex, which had like Bunky Green and Damian Reed in it. And they just destroyed our set, you know. It was like, we sat there like that, you know, but it was a happy kind of thing, you know.
Sure.
But that was like the first time I'd ever played at a festival or in front of a large group of people, and then to be on the same stage as like big names like that, you know, it was like really cool. And also we look back on it, it's really funny too, you know, because the picture like one of the kids' moms took of us, we were all sitting there watching, and you could see it in our faces. We were like, oh man, you know.
Yeah,
it was cool.